Joining me in the studio this morning from the Jamieson Community Center is Director Nancy Mowen. Hi, Nancy.
Good morning, Vanessa.
How are you?
I am great.
Good.
Loving that forecast for the weekend. It's been a while since we've had a beautiful weekend.
You know, you're absolutely right. It's been a little bit challenging on the weekends, but we're going to take this great weather.
We will.
How are things at the Jamieson Community Center?
They are very busy. We have a lot going on, as always, but it's busier than normal right now.
Okay, catch us up, Nancy.
So last month, we had 393 visits to our food pantry. That is a record for us and difficult to keep food on the shelves. We had the Stamp Out Hunger food drive over the weekend. Community stepped up as always, and we had a lot of great donations from that. That food will probably last us for a couple weeks, so I'm grateful halfway to freezing for food is coming up. That will really help us keep our shelves stocked and full and ensure that people in our community have access to healthy, nutritious food.
Okay.
So
Halfway
important.
to freezing for food is June 7th through the 9th at Save a Lot Food Store. And this wonderful community comes out. The weather hopefully will be nice, and we'll be able to collect food and cash donations. All of the cash, we spend it right here locally at Save a Lot. So we're very lucky. Darren lets us buy off the pallets. You're able to get what you need. Remind us again what you're looking for in the food pantry.
So right now, because of the demand, think of staples for your household. We try to focus on food that has good nutritional value. So think vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and proteins. Cakes are not listed in the food groups. Frosting, jelly has a lot of sugar in it. So those are items that, while they're nice to have occasionally, they're not items that we focus on in the pantry. We want to make sure that people have access to food that's going to help their food insecurity.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. And so not only do we have the pantry at Jamieson, we also have a food pantry at Recharge Teen Center. And we have about 70 kids visiting that each month. So that's a pretty good number. They're able to just go in as frequently as they want and select foods that they can prepare themselves. So we stock a little different in each pantry. We have maybe simpler things to prepare at Recharge, where the pantry at Jamieson, we think of families and cooking and try to have those kinds of foods on hand. Cereal. We had a lot ordered from Riverbend on our order that came in. It comes the fourth Wednesday of the month. So we're just about a month out from that right now. All that cereal's gone. So we were going through the donations that came out from Stamp Out Hunger and pulling cereal to put out on the shelves. And when I went in yesterday, there was one box left.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we have, right now, we're probably averaging for May about 20 families each day. So you think about that, that's 100 families a week. It's a lot of people coming in.
And what do you attribute it to? Obviously, we have higher electric bills, or at least we do, both
Same
your
here.
residential and business. And, going to the grocery store.
Everything costs more now than it did a year ago.
Sure.
Everything does. Our average cost per unit of service for the pantry is $15 a visit. That's the money that we're spending, and that includes everything. So that's the food, that's, we have to pay power bills in the building, and so for the pantry portion, it costs us about $15 per person.
Okay.
to be able to serve. So for $15, they're getting, depending on family size, a family of four is getting about 50 pounds of food. None of us can go to the grocery store and buy 50 pounds of food for $15.
No, not at all.
No. 3 gallons of milk is maybe 3.5 gallons of milk is that $15. So,
Right.
yeah, families are just facing challenging times. We're so grateful that we are able to date anyway, keep up with the need in the community and help provide some stability for families. I can't imagine not knowing where my next meal is coming from.
No, cannot imagine at all.
And, you know, a lot of these families have children, and for a kid, think of the impact that makes. We're, again, just so grateful for the support of this community. Everyone here is wonderful.
Absolutely. What else is going on at the Jamieson Community Center?
So our senior nutrition program, now that the COVID emergency has ended, our rules for home-delivered meals have gone back to what they were prior to COVID, which is that people with limited mobility are eligible for home-delivered meals. People that are able to get out and about are not eligible for home-delivered meals. We had just a couple people, maybe 3 out of all the ones that we're serving. So we're figuring out ways if the food insecurity is an issue for them, that we can still serve them through congregate meal sites or pick up meals for right now until we can get our congregate sites open. We have 3 openings for site managers. We have been trying to fill these positions for a very long time. 2 of them are 3 days a week, 3 to 4 hours a day, depending on the site, and one of them is 5 days a week. It does require a food safety manager training, and we will pay for that training, but the applicant has to have the ability to pass that test.
Okay.
So if anyone's interested, they can either fill out an application online at our website, jamisoncommunitycenter.org, or they can stop by our office and pick up an application.
Okay.
We would really love to get those sites open.
It sounds good. Where will the sites be, Nancy?
So the ones that we're looking for site managers are at Strom Center here in Monmouth, Kirkwood Senior Center, Alexis at the Community Center, and one at the Roseville Community Center. The Roseville and Alexis will be a shared position. Alexis is 2 days a week. Roseville is 1 day a week.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get some people to apply.
I would love that.
Okay. What else, Nancy?
We have the Learning Center right now. We're giving the kids a little break before our summer session starts. We had 28 children attending, and all of them showed progress. We have quite a few that are ready to graduate, which is really exciting. That means they're hitting all standards in reading, writing, and math for their grade level. This year was a little bit different for us. We had more middle schoolers than we've had in the past, and I loved watching those children grow. Not only grow academically, but grow in self-esteem. Talking to them, I bought them all pizza on Monday for their last day, and as a thank you to them, and also for the tutors, because all of them have put in a lot of work in the past year, and it shows.
Sure.
The gains are amazing. the confidence levels are increasing, and as the confidence levels increase, the growth increases. It's a wonderful program.
Fantastic.
We're really grateful to the Pantry Foundation for providing funding for that program, and also for Monmouth Roseville School District for partnering with us
Very nice.
to be able to provide that.
It is 8:24. We are talking with Nancy Mowen from the Jamieson Community Center. Nancy, as we get close to wrapping up, anything else you want people to know?
We are having a summer sale in the community marketplace. That's our thrift store and food pantry all combined in one convenient location for people. Come and visit us. There's great deals there. Adult clothing is $1. Kids' clothes are 50 cents. So nice deals for families. And the other thing I wanted to note is summer meals will be starting in June. That's going to look a little different this year. There's been a lot of shifting, and Monmouth Roseville is having summer school at Harding this year. So we will not have a summer meal site at Jamieson. This is the first time since I've been there, the 9 years that I've been there, that we will not have a site at Jamieson, but they will be providing lunch with summer school, so we're not going to duplicate that service. Our sites this year will be at Lincoln Homes. That is an open site, and we will also have a closed site for the students that are enrolled at Recharge Teen Center.
Okay. Anything else? Is that pretty much wrap her up this morning?
Just looking forward to seeing you at Halfway to Freezing for food.
We'll be there. We
It's a
will be there.
Fun event.
Yes. You have a great day.
You too, Vanessa.
Nancy Mowen with us, Executive Director with the Jamieson Community Center on 1330 WRAM